of resources that you're being set, the physical standard for the universe, and there it all is out there, and now you have to steal it or trade it. That is so old news. This is a vibrational reality that you are moving into, and it is thought and alignment. Who do you think was paid for this earth that is now congealed and spinning in its orbit? Who was paid for that? Who scraped that value together, and who was paid for it, and who tends for it in its orbit? In other words, there are so many things that you can't begin to explain through a platform like the one that you just presented to us here. And that platform is not serving anyone at all, you see. So now, we get while you got, in other words, this is common wisdom. In other words, there isn't anything that you said. You didn't just make it up. A whole lot of people believe that. But now, read it to us again, and we're going to pick it apart line by line so that you can feel what we're getting at. Just start again.
Okay. My understanding of your teachings is that thought stimulates vibrations.
All right, so now we've amended that. Thought and vibration. Thought is vibration. And law of attraction brings more thought to it. So when I think this thought and I hold the frequency of it for as little as 17 seconds, another thought like it is going to join it. And you're calling that stimulation of thought. And we say yes. When you keep a vibration going, law of attraction is going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Whether it's something wanted or unwanted, it will get bigger by focus to it.
And so you don't have to do anything. You can just sit
there
and
focus.
Sit in a chair and focus like this. And money's going to come.
But wait. Don't get there too soon. Focus, but focus is doing something. Focus is harnessing the energy that creates worlds. In other words, that's like saying, you don't have to do anything, you just have to focus, and then the world will come into being. Somebody did something. Somebody did something. Somebody focused. Focus has value. Continue.
Okay. So,
in other words, can you get what we're getting at? Don't discount. You're saying, I'm just going to sit and do nothing. Well, focusing. You can sit and focus out of the vortex and your life won't change at all. You can sit and focus in the vortex and your life will change magnificently. So
focus can mean physically doing something with your hands and with your, moving around, right? It doesn't just mean do nothing.
The power of your mind is the only power that matters, and all the other stuff you do is just for the pleasure of enhancing what you've really done with your mind, and all the real power is the focus. And for you to call that nothing could not be further from accurate.
Okay, all right. Okay.
We are enjoying this. We want you to enjoy it too.
I'm loving it. Very much enjoying it. Okay, so continuing, most people would like enough passive income, but because we live in a modern day world.
All right, so passive income means, this is our interpretation of passive income. We agree that everyone would like it, and here's what it is. Passive income is alignment with my vortex with such consistency that the abundance that I seek is bucking no resistance current at all. So it's flowing effortlessly into my experience. So let's stick the word effort in here, because Esther just noticed it on the Orlando Twice Monthly that she was editing yesterday, and she was so thrilled about it that she put it up on the blog, that effort is only ever applied outside the vortex. In other words, effort is always trying to push against something. Effort is only required when there is resistance. When there is no resistance, no effort is required. So let's put the word effort in here. So when you say passive income, meaning I want income that flows without constant renewed effort. And what we're telling you is you get in the vortex where you get to reap the benefit of the dreams that you've dreamed, and in your absence of resistance, it will flow to you, the ultimate of passive income. The ultimate of passive income. But instead of calling it passive income, let's call it passive energy, which will bring passive income.
May I be more specific with my particular life situation?
Well, we want you to read through this.
Okay, sure.
and fill in where you want to. But let's start again at that last sentence and let's go over it again.
So people would like that income to pay for their survival expenses that they need in a civil world, like shelter, home, food, water. So you need income for those things.
All right. So we'll accept the necessity of this money, but what we're really talking about is how to line up with the flow. In other words, how do I line up with the flow? You don't have to justify why you need it. How do I line up with the flow? And the way you line up with the flow is through living life. You said, I want some for this, and I want some for this, and I want some for this. And when you ask, it is given. In other words, all cooperative components have already been assembled. So when you find a way of no longer being uncooperative, now this money flows to you in a passive, non-effort, easy, ease and flow way, and apply it wherever you want it. It will flow. We were speaking just a little bit ago about how interesting it is to watch humans comparing their experiences. In other words, someone can write a song that will flow to them in a matter of a minute or so. In fact, the really good ones do come like that. And they can produce it and make so much money, where a person applying themselves at their endeavor only got a fraction of an hour's worth of work done. In other words, the comparison between the application of life in those two instances is unfathomable, the relationship difference. You see what we're getting at? It's not about the action that you offer, it's about the alignment with the dream, it's about the alignment with the real resource. We're talking about tapping into the energy that creates worlds and flowing it through your experience. And a really good place to start is to look around at the vast differences in the way people are living their lives. The people that are working the hardest in terms of action are receiving the least. And the people who are working the least are receiving the most. How do you reconcile that? Most don't. Most just say, that sucks. Most just say, there's injustice. Most just say, let's take the pie and split it up again. Let's take the pie and split it up again. Let's take the pie and split it up again. And it does not matter how many times you split that pie up. It will move into the vibrational places where law of attraction puts it. In other words, you just can't orchestrate it through action. It is a vibrational attraction or allowance that it is all about. Continue just a little bit.
Okay.
What is the time? The time? But what is the time?
11:59 Central Standard Time.
We have 2 minutes.
Okay. So people want this income, I believe, so that they can be free to express their creativity and fulfill their deepest desire, their source.
All right. So people want it so that they will feel better. You say they want it so that they can satisfy this and this and this. What they want is alignment, and alignment brings money. And what you're saying is they want the money so that they can then observe alignment, and we say they want the alignment which will bring the money. They want the alignment. What they want is the alignment. What you want is to be in love. What you want is to take a walk and feel your heart soaring. What you want is for music to move through your body. What you want is to be alive and brilliant and have good timing. What you want is to be clever. What you want is to love. These are the things that you want. What you want is alignment. All the other stuff is irrelevant. And when you go for alignment first, then all the other trappings have to fill in around it. It is law.
So the point of the whole is just simply trying to understand how you can create what you desire without taking physical action.
And what we're saying is you've already created it with all that you've been living. And it's waiting for you, offering a signal. And all you have to do is hone in on that signal. And you can tell when you're honing in because you're feeling better. And you can tell when you're getting closer because you're feeling lighter. And you can tell when you've really honed in because you believe. And you can tell when you consistently honed in because you know. You just know life is good, and you just know you're stable, and you just expect it to be good. And now you're moving through life doing the action which is delicious, doing the action that supports your knowledge of well-being. In other words, oh, you'll get tuned in and you won't cease to act. We promise you, when you're tuned into the energy that creates worlds, the inspiration to call this person and go there, the inspiration will flow through you. You'll be the busiest, most active person that you've ever known in your life. But the inspiration comes first and inspires the action. The action doesn't create.
Welcome to this Soul Family meditation for calling your soul tribe, guides, angels, friends, colleagues, lovers, and perhaps even a soul partner into your reality. So as always, open body, open mind, and breathe on the in-breath, breathing in light from the universe around you, light from the stars, this great star nation on the in-breath. Breathing light down into the body, into all cells of the body. Allowing all the cells to light up like many suns, many stars. And on the out-breath, purging and releasing any lower frequency energies back to the universe. Releasing back to the universe anything that doesn't serve you, anything you've picked up from other people, pulling your energy down. Following the cycle of breath, breathing in the light of the sun and the stars into the body, into the bones of the body, all joints, all vertebrae. Anywhere you're holding other people's energy or lower frequency programming from the matrix, purge and release on the out breath. Sending all lower energies back to the universe, back to the light. Allowing more of your own natural light to return to your body. And breathing in the light of the earth, the sun, the stars on the in-breath into all organs, all systems of the body. On the out-breath, purging and releasing anything you've picked up in the body back to the universe, allowing more of your own natural high-frequency light back into the body. Following that cycle of breath, on the in-breath, inviting a higher light from the universe, reinforcing your connection to the web of life. And on the out-breath, purging and releasing lower frequency back to the light. Breathing and opening and softening and allowing. Accord to your spirit of the highest light and resonance, your higher self, your I am presence, all angels, all archangels, all Elohim, all helpers, all guides, all star races, star councils, come be with you now. let's call the 4 archangels of the horizontal plane. Beginning in the east, the place of the rising sun, with Raphael, archangel of air. Healer magician, the symbol is a caduceus, a crystal wand with 2 golden serpents entwined. Where they meet at the top, or near the top, 2 golden wings. As you focus on the symbol, invoking emerald green fire into your field to hold the space, Breathing and opening. And to the south, Archangel Michael, Archangel of Fire, Warrior Protector Angel, the symbol of Sword of Light. As you focus on that symbol, you invite electric blue fire into the field, holding your space. Two archangels, 2 energies, and breathe and open. And the 3rd angel, going clockwise around the circle, is Gabriel, archangel of water, messenger angel, dreamtime angel, angel of emotions. The symbol, a silver chalice, and the energy as you focus on that chalice is diamond white fire, inviting that fire into your space. Breathe and open. And the 4th angel is Uriel, completing the circle, archangel of earth, of structure, of power, of light. The symbol, a golden pentacle, 5-pointed star in a circle of golden light. As you focus on that symbol, invite ruby red fire into the field to hold the space, Four archangels, 4 energies, open and expand, open and expand. And breathing, allowing your field to be expanded, opened, releasing whatever needs to be released, inviting what needs to be invited. Breathing and allowing the 4 archangels to hold your energy. And let's call to Metatron of the great central sun to bring down that gold white fire down into the room, the space. Sealing lower frequency openings. And bring that energy down to the body, through the head, the crown opens, the great sphere of light opens. Allowing the light from the great central sun into all layers, levels, dimensions of the crown. Expanding your light and into the 3rd eye. That opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light from the great central sun into all dimensions of the 3rd eye. Expanding your light. Throat opens, a great sphere of light opens, allowing light from the great central sun into all layers, levels, dimensions. expanding your light. And down to the heart that opens. A great sphere of light opens, allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions of the heart, and anchoring that light in the heart. Feeling your body immersed in the great central sun from the heart upwards. Breathe and open. Breathe and open. And Sandalphon, from the diamond white crystalline grid of the earth, of Gaia, brings up that energy up into the space. Up into the space around you. Up through the feet and legs. Base chakra opens, a great sphere of light opens. Allow light from the earth into all layers, levels, dimensions. Expanding your light. Breathing and allow that light up to the sacral that opens. A great sphere of light opens. Allow light into all layers, levels, dimensions. From the earth, expanding your light. Light of the earth into the base and sacral. Bring the energy up to the solar plexus that opens. A great sphere of light opens. Allowing light into all layers, levels, dimensions. Expanding light. And bring the earth light up into the heart. Anchor into the heart. Allow all chakras from the heart down to be immersed in the light of the diamond white crystalline grid. Breathe and open. 6 archangels, 6 energies, and expand your field, expand your field. Opening timelines. Opening timelines to the past and the future. For there are timelines leading back into the past and also the future. And stand in the present moment. The present moment is your point of power, not the past. The past is over, though it may still be resonating in your conscious and or unconscious minds and with memory of your physical and emotional bodies. Stand in the present moment, your point of power. Raise your vibration. Feel the power of the archangels holding you. Feel the power of the great central sun resonating in your field. Send that light from the upper half of your body down into the lower half, grounding into the earth. At the same time, pulling up the diamond white crystalline grid up into your field, up to the crown. Allowing the energy to form a toroidal energy field from earth and sun, allowing the light of the earth to cascade back to the earth and be pulled up into your field. Allow the light of the sun to cascade upwards, back to the crown and down into the earth, creating this toroidal field. And breathing, allowing the sun and earth to interact in this way in your field. Toroidal energy, like a huge donut, 3D type of donut. Where sun is flowing down to the earth and then back up to the crown and down to the earth through your body, and the energy of the earth is rising up to the crown and then cascading back down to the earth and coming up back through the base chakra, up the spine again. And your present is your point of power, not the past. Your past exists on a number of timelines. And the timelines that are open to you are dependent on the beliefs and stories that you are holding in the present moment. And whether or not this makes sense to you now, turn to the past. Turn to the past. And whatever timelines you're connected to, feel that connection to the past.